Dennis obviously wearing the army trunks today, and Dennis is very menacing. He fought the Honey Badger last fight, and he came off with a 6-round point decision. Let's see how he goes here against Bikitsha. Bikitsha very long, and Bikitsha two wins by way of knockout, so he's no mug.
No, that there definitely makes sense, because it's usually tall, long boxers like that use their reach, and he's got him against the ropes. And now it's looking a bit scrappy in this first round, which is good, because I love fights that start early, with some good energy.
Good left hook there from Denis Mwale.
That was good.
No, Dennis is a work in progress. He's 4 wins, no losses. He's really developing well under the Stephen Castle banner.
Yes, and who knows, maybe this could be Castle's first win of the night. We'll see, but this is an interesting round. And but Dennis getting caught there. Going at him, and he just got caught in that last one, yeah.
Oh, Bikitsha with some big shots there.
I think the fact that he's taller than Dennis, makes it a bit harder for him to reach. So he's using that to his advantage in this.
Yeah, Bikitsha is definitely using. Well, to be fair, he's advancing, which he's not really using his reach, but he's using his reach in the sense that he's landing.
Yes, definitely, yeah. So, so this has been an interesting first round so far, and Bikitsha catches Dennis with one good one right there. And I can sense both are tied in this first round, which, I don't know, that might mean that there's a knockout soon. We'll definitely see.
Well, it's hard to tell. The guys, Dennis's chin's never been tested before. I've never seen Bikitsha before, to be honest. But Bikitsha does have 2 wins by way of knockout, which means he has the ability to stop someone. And Dennis will be truly tested tonight.
And there we go. Dennis giving Bikitsha some body shots into the rope. And and he's back with that long swipe right there. Sure. That long swipe by Bikitsha.
That would have been a tornado in some countries with the amount of wind force that was in that.
Oh, well, that almost blew me away, so I get what you mean right there. Well, it's a bit scrappy right now.
I feel like Bikitsha with his reach, he could probably land on us from here. He's a very long man.
Definitely, yes.
And I actually think Bikitsha is winning this round.
I would say so too, yeah.
I mean, Dennis has got his hands up there. It was a close round, but for me, Bikitsha was landing some serious stuff there.
I actually think that Dennis did that to make himself feel better about the round, so he can start the second round more confident.
Round number 2 is about to get underway. I thought round number 1 was a Bikitsha round.
Definitely, and on the topic of Bikitsha, I gotta say he kind of reminds me of Peter Crouch in a way.
Yes, very much.
The
so.
long legs. Yes,
very good reference. Peter Crouch, of course, is an English footballer. He played for Liverpool and many of the other, and Portsmouth in his day.
Yeah, he played for Spurs, Aston Villa, and this fight's actually going pretty decent so far. I like the footwork that Bikitsha's giving, and it's looking good so far.
Oh, you see, Dennis is got good work, but he needs to get Bikitsha more on the inside, so definitely. That just to negate that reach.
Definitely, yes.
Great.
And
Bikitsha is just so wild that if one of those things hits you, it reminds me of, and I'm not saying he is Deontay Wilder, but it reminds me of Deontay Wilder.
I was actually going to say the exact same thing, and the reason why I thought that is because every time I watch Wilder, I just see flailing arms. That's all I see, and that's what I'm seeing here.
And they call Wilder the windmill. So there we go.
Wow.
So Bikitsha could have a new name from us here tonight. He could be Bikitsha the windmill. Kabelo the windmill Bikitsha. It has a ring to it.
So which is actually funny, because Dennis is supposed
trading good shots there.
Be the menace, but it seems like Bikitsha's more of the menace than Dennis.
Well, the thing is, Dennis is very menacing. I mean, his name is his name, and the thing is, Bikitsha's just not allowing him to be menacing tonight.
Yes.
Bikitsha's got this good movement, and he's coming on. I would say that I would like Bikitsha to fill out a little bit, though. I do feel that he is very big, and he could possibly wear a longer pair of shorts. But yeah. Oh, he hit Dennis to the side there, but Dennis turning irregularly there. Yeah, Denis is struggling with this reach. You can see he's struggling to deal with it. Another learning curve for someone like Denis Mwale.
Yeah, and I can
Heavier shots.
Yes, these are some good blows right now by both boxers.
Can I just interrupt you, Coin? This is one hell of a fight.
It is. It's actually I'd say it's a bit even right now. It's a bit even, but Bikitsha's got it slightly more. And I'm not talking about height. I'm talking about the fight.
Yes, absolutely. Bikitsha is doing a very good job there. Nice little jab to the body there. He probably could do a little bit more jabs. He's got that nice long reach, does Bikitsha. Denis is struggling with this with the reach that Bikitsha has.
I don't know why, but I've got a bit of a feeling that Denis may use these third rounds, the third and fourth round, both well, because he's probably going to tire him out. I can actually see it now. I mean, there he tried to land the right and he caught air, so yeah.
I like that you said that as well, Cohen, because Bikitsha's never been beyond round 2. And he's about to go to round 3 for the first time in his career. Denis psyching himself up again. That was a closer round. I'm not sure. It's a hard round to call.
I'd say it was even. I'd actually say that round was even. So first round, Bikitsha, second round, even.
We enter round number 3 now. Unfortunately, we missed a little bit of the beginning of the round.
Yeah, and it's been a pretty interesting round so far. I've got a feeling that this round may actually depict where the fight goes, since we said that Bikitsha had the first round and it was pretty even second round. But yeah, it seems like both fighters are quite tired right now. Bikitsha seems more tired, and yeah, but yeah, there's some blows being landed right now. Those are good jabs by Denis the Menace.
Yeah, Bikitsha obviously hasn't been beyond round 3. Well, his first time into round 3 hasn't been beyond round 2, and he's going to learn now about these rounds. But he hasn't even flinched yet. You can see the man has come fit today. He's not. Oh, what a great right hook to the body there. Bikitsha is definitely showing me that he can fight tonight.
Yeah, he's definitely landed some good blows, I gotta say. What interests me is how did both of them make the same weight, since the one's way taller than the other. But this is the art of boxing right now, and it's just really nice to watch.
Well, yeah, Bikitsha obviously does have those long, skinny legs and obviously the skinny frame. It's not to see how he made weight. You know, he's done you can see he's well conditioned though for his frame. Mwale is a good size for a lightweight.
Yes.
But Bikitsha is just an exception to the law. A little bit low there from Denis. He needs to pick up his shots. But
understandable.
And yeah. Well, Bikitsha having a few words with Denis, saying there, keep your shots up. Anyway, that's the end of round 3. Referee talking to them at the beginning of the round, the fourth and final round this is. Denis Mwale is usually a 6-round fighter. However, because Bikitsha's probably got 2 fights, he's probably taking a 4-rounder today.
Yeah, so I've got one thing to ask you, Hayden. Who do you think took that last round?
In all honesty, I think most rounds except for the first round are even. I think you could score round 3 to either Denis or Bikitsha. That's how close it was. Round 2, I think it was even, as you said. You rightfully called it. So I think the winner of this round wins the fight, if I'm honest with you.
Yeah, it actually has been pretty even so far. And I've got to say that, the fans are trying to hype up both of the boxers. This is the final round, so a lot is to gain here. And yeah, it was a pretty active start to, both going at one another.
The referee there just warning Bikitsha's corner there just for excessive verbals. Obviously, they need to watch out, but it is the last round as well, so that they can do it. And Bikitsha nice and long there. Another big swing. A left hook there. Oh, a little bit low there from Denis Mwale, but of course, with Bikitsha being so tall, it's sometimes a low blow you will be prone to. And of course, Denis Mwale there just popping the jab. Well, Denis Mwale there with a wrong game plan. He's walking along the ropes to a taller opponent. It should be the opposite way. Bikitsha should be using his reach. And Mwale looks very, very tired here. No, look, it's obviously a lot of body shots that have been landed from Bikitsha. Oh, great right hand there from Mwale. The gum shield of Bikitsha comes out. The referee can't stop it until there's a lull in action. Referee throws it out the ring there, missing the trainers there. Why is the referee stopping it there? Oh, that's a bad stoppage there, because you cannot you can't wait for the gum shield then to be watered. You need a lull in the fight in order to stop the fight for a gum shield change. You should wait until the action subsides. However, the referee's decided there to make a decision. Overhand right there thrown by Bikitsha. Again, 2 overhand rights. The windmill. That should be his new name.
There we go. Yeah, like he actually seems a bit tired right now, and I've got to say that it's a pretty even fight. Like, I wouldn't know where to call it right now, but it's
Another gum guard came out.
and this is the second time that the gum guard has come out as Denis just lost his gum guard. So this is the second time in like 1 minute in this round. And the judges might just take that off their score.
Look, we come into the end of this fight here. Both guys, they both need to go for it because this fight has been so close. This last round could literally decide it. A little bit of a better round from Mwale there. Great right hand there. And Mwale is taking the ascendancy here, but Bikitsha again, he's tough as nails. Never counts out the man. Well, this is the first time I've seen Bikitsha, and he looks the part. He looks like he's like he can go further. Probably needs to move up here to Gauteng in order to further his career. But that's a story for another day. And the fight's over. It's going to be interesting to see. Well, the fight's not over. I am incorrect. We are going to a 5th round. Thank you very much.
The recording still.
We've missed most of that round there, but Mwale has come in this round. He's actually rocked Bikitsha on a few occasions, which has been a surprise. It's a turn of the fight. You can feel the tide is turning. Bikitsha has not been this far in a fight in his career this far, and that's the end of round number 5. Oh yeah.
And so this is the 6th round, the last round, and a lot is to gain right now. I think it's quite an even fight so far, but if I had to call it, I'd say Bikitsha's just leading. And yeah, he's actually throwing in some good jabs right there, trying to get that body shot.
Sorry, just apologies for that last round. Obviously, we did miss a lot of the action, but we can correctly say that it was a Denis Mwale round. Was round number 5. Probably the only clear round that Denis Mwale has won today. However, rounds 2 and 3 were both very close rounds. Could have gone either way. So depending on how the judge prefers the style, they'll go for that one. Oh, investing to the body now. So important in going the distance to invest in the body to make sure that the guy, it's almost like taking the air out the tires. That's what they call it.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a feeling that the gum guard thing may just take off some, take off some points from both of them. But I mean, that just may add up to the overall tally. But we'll see what these judges say.
Yeah, both gum shield, but I think both gum shields didn't come out as a result of spitting. I think it was more of a you landed a very clean punch there, and that gum shield came out. I mean, it's never happened to me, you know. And obviously, I've boxed amateurs. It's never happened to me that my gum shield falls out. But I've always had a properly made gum shield. I don't know what the guys are using, but sometimes a punch does land clean on the chin. It can come out.
Yes, and right now both fighters going at one another, centering, and now Bikitsha going with another big one. Gum guard, as I said, goes out again.
They've got to continue. The referee cannot just jump in there and stop that. Well, that's a moment that she can. The previous 2 were very premature, jumping in there trying to get the gum shields clean. But also, I'm questioning the camps now. Where's the second gum shield?
Yes.
They should always have a second gum shield ready.
It actually seems like the gum guard doesn't really fit well.
Oh, great shot there from Denis Mwale.
Definitely. And
Denis coming back in this fight, he's proving that he's been 6 rounds before.
This actually may be his round. Yes, he's landing some good blows right now. Is Denis?
Oh, again, Denis Mwale. Denis Mwale is showing us.
Is nowhere to be seen.
Oh, Bikitsha is in trouble.
And he's got him right against the ropes right now, landing some good blows, and Bikitsha seems tired.
These are the money shots from Denis the Menace Mwale.
And they always say, It is not how you start a fight, it's how you end it. And
Ex-
right now, Denis is definitely showing that.
No, you're absolutely right. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. Mwale's got to finish this fight, though, if he wants to win it. That's what I believe. However, if it goes to the judges' scorecards,
Yes.
it's very likely that let's say Mwale takes this round, it's very likely this is going to be a draw.
Yes, no, that just seems like it may happen, because I think it may be like maybe 2-2 and both rounds were even. And the fight's over right now, and
Can I just say,
both boxers are hugging one another. Good sportsmanship, Sean.
both of these guys are absolute warriors, and a respect to the sport.
Really
what a
good
fight! I
Thank
want to
you
see
so
I want to see a rematch.
I actually want to watch this like on video. So like well, it's good that we filmed it here, because I will definitely watch this fight over and over again. With even two different types of boxers. You know, one's really tall with long arms, long legs. One's shorter with a more technical game, but he definitely came back well, and we have been served a treat right now.
The judge is about to read out the scorecards, and I will read them to you, obviously. What a fight. We're going to go to the judges' scorecards, and I'll read them for you. We have a unanimous decision, so let's see. $59 to $55. Wow, Denis the Menace has been given 59 to 55, which means that 5 rounds to 1 from Denis Mwale. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Rounds. Okay, here's how it could have been scored. I think round 1 went to Bikitsha for sure. Round 2 and 3 were very close rounds, so they probably gave them to Mwale. And round 5 Mwale won, and round 6 Mwale won. I can kind of see how Mwale won. But at the same time, I thought it was a draw, because I thought Bikitsha could have maybe taken 2 and 3 as well.